You're about to hear the story of a man who has dedicated his life to protecting the wealthy and famous. In this video, I'm going to take you inside the life of a billionaire's bodyguard. You'll see what it's like to protect some of the richest people in the world. So sit back and enjoy this exclusive look into the life of a billion-dollar protector. Most people only ever see the glamorous side of being a billionaire's bodyguard. They might think it's all private jets, five-star hotels, and champagne receptions. But the reality is quite different. Yes, there are some perks to the job, but it's also a highly stressful and demanding role. Bodyguards have to be alert at all times, ready to deal with any potential threat. They need to be expert in unarmed combat and firearms, and have a thorough understanding of security systems. They also need to be able to think on their feet, as they may often have to make split-second decisions that could mean life or death. For the wealthiest people in the world, security is a top priority. That's where bodyguards come in. These well-trained professionals are responsible for protecting their clients from harm, and they go to great lengths to ensure their safety. In many cases, bodyguards act as a first line of defense, keeping a watchful eye on crowds and scanning for potential threats. They also need to be prepared for anything, and they often carry an extensive array of equipment, including handguns, pepper spray, and stun guns. While the job can be stressful, it can also be very rewarding. For those who are dedicated to their work, being a billionaire bodyguard is an opportunity to make a difference in the world. A bodyguard is not just a person who stands next to you to look big and intimidating. They are your protector, your confidant, and oftentimes your friend. Though they may be commonly referred to as bodyguards, this term does not do them justice. They are so much more than that. They are lifesavers. Next time you see a bodyguard, remember their true title, hero. The luxury life of a billionaire bodyguard is one that most people only dream of. From luxury hotels and private jets to yacht parties and first-class dining, the elite lifestyle is one that few will ever experience. But for those who are lucky enough to land a gig as a bodyguard to the rich and famous, it's a job that comes with plenty of perks. In addition to being able to rub shoulders with celebrities and enjoy the finer things in life, bodyguards also get to travel the world and experience new cultures. And while the job may be demanding at times, it's also exciting and filled with adventure. For those who are looking for an inside look at the luxury lifestyle, there's no better job than that of a billionaire bodyguard. Life as a bodyguard is not always as glamorous as it may seem. In addition to providing protection for their client, bodyguards often have to play the role of driver, personal assistant, and even confidant. Billionaire clients in particular can be demanding, requiring around-the-clock protection and assistance with everything from school drop-offs to late-night business meetings. As a result, bodyguards must be prepared to sacrifice their own personal time and privacy in order to provide comprehensive security. Life of a Billionaire Bodyguard. It's a new book that takes an in-depth look at the high-pressure, highly paid profession of being a bodyguard. The author, Mark J. Lehman, has worked as a bodyguard for over 20 years, and he brings his wealth of experience to the book. This book covers everything from the basics of being a bodyguard to the advanced techniques used by the world's elite security professionals. It also offers insights into the mind of a bodyguard and how they must be constantly on alert for potential threats. With its mix of informative text and action-packed photos, Life of a Billionaire Bodyguard is a must-read for anyone interested in learning more about this fascinating profession. In return for these demanding duties, bodyguards are often handsomely compensated. Salary levels can vary widely, but the starting salary is $75,000 per year, with some bodyguards earning as much as $1 million per year. Bodyguards typically receive extensive training in security and self-defense, and many have previous experience working in law enforcement or the military. In addition, bodyguards must be able to maintain a high level of physical fitness and be able to think quickly in stressful situations. As a result, bodyguards are some of the highest-paid professionals in the world. Bodyguards need to be able to spot potential threats and know how to respond quickly and effectively. They also need to have an intimate knowledge of their client's schedule and whereabouts at all times. In addition to physical protection, bodyguards also need to be prepared to deal with any number of other potential problems, from managing photographers and keeping crowd control at bay. Bodyguards must undergo strict training in order to be effective in their jobs. They must be able to defend their clients against physical attacks and must be expert marksmen. In addition, Bodyguards must be physically fit and have extensive knowledge of self-defense. They must also be able to provide first aid in the event that their client is injured. Bodyguards must be calm under pressure and be able to think quickly in order to make the best decision for their client's safety. Strict training is essential for bodyguards who want to be successful in their careers. A professional and well-trained bodyguard can mean the difference between life and death in some situations. Strict training regimes help to ensure that they are physically and mentally prepared for any eventuality. Good communication skills are essential, as is the ability to stay calm under pressure. If you are looking for a bodyguard, make sure you choose one with the necessary training and experience to protect you in any situation.